This is ABC 7 News at 6 on the road, live from Bar Harbor.
Presented by Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration and Disconnected Tattoo and Art Company. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for ABC 7 News at 6 live on the road from Bar Harbor. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. Of course, we are thrilled to be here. As always, the beauty never disappoints, and a special thank you to the Bar Harbor Inn for hosting us. We could not have asked for a better spot. This is just fantastic.
We certainly could not have.
Alrighty. Well, we'll get to more on what's going on with in Bar Harbor a little bit later in the show. But first, we do have some breaking news to get to. Fire marshals are on the scene of a reported explosion in Rockport. There are few details available at this time, but what we know is that according to Penn Bay Pilot, it happened shortly before 3 o'clock at Rockport Steel in Rockville, at 18 Rockville Road in Rockport. Pictures taken at the scene show emergency crews from several departments there. We will have more information for you just as soon as it becomes available.
Meanwhile, the Maine Forest Service is investigating multiple fires that caused travel challenges for drivers on Route 1 in Hancock around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Crews from several area towns were called to put out 5 separate fires in a 7-mile stretch between the YU Takeout in Hancock and Darlings in Ellsworth. The smoky conditions made it difficult to see in some places. Firefighters were able to get the flames out quickly. Officials say they're not sure what started the fires. The investigation remains ongoing.
Well, Maine State Police are currently investigating the death of a young child from Thomaston. Rescuers were called to the local Walmart Wednesday night for a report of a 22-month-old child that was not breathing. The child was transported to Penn Bay Medical Center, where the child was pronounced dead. The State Police Major Crimes Unit was contacted to investigate, which is standard protocol in all child deaths in the state of Maine. An autopsy also being conducted by the medical examiner's office to determine the cause of death.
Harold Chip Lamson, the owner of Lamson's Funeral Homes, was arrested on theft charges back on May 19th. Now investigators say they're seeing an influx in complaints and concerns coming in daily. While this is an ongoing investigation and they don't have any further details to share at this time, they do have some guidance on how you can move forward with your own concerns as they work through it all. For inquiries regarding the Lincoln location, you can call Bowers Funeral Home. For questions about mortuary trust agreements originating from the Millinocket location, you can contact the financial institution listed on the trust agreement. If you have concerns related to the misuse of a mortuary fund at the Lincoln or East Millinocket locations, you should notify the Lincoln Police Department. You can view all that contact information and more details on our website, foxbangor.com.
The Waldo County grand jury indicted a man who was arrested after shots were fired in Unity. Multiple law enforcement agencies converged at 118 J.C. Place in May after a Maine forest ranger requested assistance. The ranger initially went there to investigate illegally cut trees and was confronted by gunshots. The Waldo County Sheriff's Office says one of the gunshots was fired in the ranger's direction. 38-year-old Sherrod Parker of Unity was indicted for reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person.
A firefighter and former Kennebec County official have been indicted by a grand jury. 50-year-old Arthur True is the former director of the Kennebec County Emergency Management Agency. A criminal complaint alleges that True intentionally engaged in an activity that caused the woman emotional distress. He's also accused of illegally copying a computer program. The Kennebec County grand jury indicted him for aggravated criminal invasion of computer privacy as well as stalking. A Winslow firefighter accused of stealing thousands of dollars was also indicted. 34-year-old Sean Stetson of Fairfield allegedly took more than $12,000 from the Winslow Firefighters Association. The Kennebec County Sheriff's Office says unauthorized cash withdrawals began in February of 2023. Stetson was indicted for theft by unauthorized taking.
Well, switching gears now, Senator Angus King says he believes that Maine's illegal marijuana grows are actually likely managed directly by the Chinese Communist Party. King says both himself and Senator Susan Collins recently spoke with the Attorney General's office asking to see what evidence the U.S. has collected so far on the potential link between the illegal marijuana growing operations and the Chinese government.
In many ways, there's no such thing as a private business in China. every business has a link to the government. And that's one of the reasons I'm so concerned about what they're doing, because all the data they're collecting, what information they have, it could and probably is going directly to the Chinese Communist Party. I think that's a concern.
Earlier this month, authorities estimated there are more than 200 illegal grows still operating in the state of Maine.
Well, here in Bar Harbor, a local shuttle service born from a place of love is giving people an easy option to experience one of the island's most popular destinations. You can join our Doug Banks as he takes a ride with Cadillac Mountain Summit Shuttle.
All right, let's roll.
After 37 years of living on the island and her experience as a tour guide, Ellen Finn's new venture in her life is born from an enduring passion.
I have the best job in the world.
A few years back, her fondness for driving to the summit of Acadia National Park's Cadillac Mountain was met with an obstacle.
When they put the reservation system in, we lost our access. We now have to have reservations.
Finn sought a way around this, and in 2023 started the Cadillac Mountain Summit Shuttle with her Mercedes Sprinter Bessie. The service allows visitors to enjoy the summit without a shuttle reservation. The shuttle departs from 317 Main Street in downtown Bar Harbor 7 days a week, with a one-way ticket costing $10 and a round-trip ticket at $20. It's easy access to a place where millions have found serenity, whether they reach the summit by car or by foot.
It gives people the opportunity to hike up or hike down and then still have an affordable service to take you the other half.
This is part of our experience now that we met Ellen and we're doing something different.
Her business has seen steady growth, going from 3 drivers to 8, and another van will soon accompany Bessie. However, spreading the word has been a challenge.
My biggest problem is people don't know that it's happening. It's the first time a shuttle ever on Cadillac Mountain.
As they work to put this service on the map, another passenger boards and another burden melts away.
I don't have to worry about trying to park. I don't have to worry about getting the car up here.
What's the future of this business looking like?
Not quite sure. Doing what I got to do to keep it floating, and we'll see what happens down the line. Hello, Cadillac Mountain Summit Shuttle.
In Bar Harbor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, the shore path in Bar Harbor is certainly an iconic trail for both tourists and locals alike, but like many attractions and sites along Maine's coast, it was also battered by severe storms in December and January. Well, according to the president of the Village Improvement Association, which is a Bar Harbor-based nonprofit, around 800 feet of seawall and most of the path's surface actually was washed away. But work to restore the 140-year-old shore path is well underway along the section connecting the town's pier to Grant Park. Thanks to a generous donation of $300,000 from the former owners of the Bar Harbor Inn and the VIA raising another $300,000, the repairs are expected to be complete in the next few weeks, believe it or not. However, more work will still need to be done on the path from Grant Park to Hancock Street. The Village Improvement Association is still $100,000 short of their overall goal. So the nonprofit is looking to set up an endowment so the shore path can survive another 140 years.
The local businesses, the residents, and so many people from away, probably people from every state, have donated some large amounts because they love the shore path. But we also realize that we're not the only ones in need. There are private homes, businesses, piers, buildings, and things that need to be reconstructed. So again, it's a slow process, and the entire process might not be completed until next year.
He says a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the town pier to Grant Park portion of the shore walk will take place before July 4th. And to learn more about their work, or if you're interested in donating to the repair efforts, you can visit our website. That is foxbangor.com. And you hate to hear that something so beautiful was damaged so badly, but that is certainly the case with a lot of, sites and, just spots, favorite spots, along Maine's coastline. Just those storms really packed a punch, and, there's a lot of work to be done.
They did, and it's great to be able to highlight the efforts now to rebuild and revamp and also bolster these places that are so beloved for the future, to make them stronger as well.
Absolutely. It's definitely work that needs to be done. Well, we always say looking to the outdoors. Well, we're in it today.
Exactly.
And it is, it's mild, it's, it's beautiful out here, a little cloudy, but how can you complain when, what's behind us is behind us?
Exactly. Yeah, not bad at all. Pretty comfortable overall.
It is. Let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast.
All right, thank you. Happy Friday. Your first weather is brought to you by Pet Care by Lindsay, an in-home pet care provider servicing the greater Bangor, Waterville, Ellsworth, Bar Harbor, and Mid-Coast areas. And here we go. Temperature-wise today, pretty nice, right? 74 here in Bangor. A bit cooler right along coastal areas, 71 Bar Harbor, also from Millinocket. Overall, a very nice day with some cloud cover, and there are a couple of sprinkles out there still. This is a bit of a surprise across our region for today. This will get out of here, though, for tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be a fantastic day around here. High pressure building in. We have several nice days of weather on the way with warming temperatures out there as well. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies out there now, clearing skies later, not as cold as last night, with low temperatures upper 40s. Your full forecast is coming up.
All right, and stay with us. After the break, I'll be speaking with the Bar Harbor Chamber Executive Director.
All right, definitely some good stuff coming our way this summer, so we're excited to hear more about it. Stay with us for more Live on the Road from Bar Harbor.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Bar Harbor, is sponsored by University of Maine Early College, tuition-free online courses for high school students, umaine.edu/earlycollege. Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer with 29 locations, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. And Deba's, 89 Main Street in Bar Harbor. T-shirts, apparel, souvenirs, footwear, jewelry, and fun stuff. Whether you're thinking of getting your first tattoo or building onto your collection of skin art,
Disconnected Tattoo and Art Company in Ellsworth provides the safest and most comfortable tattoo and piercing experience.
at Disconnected Tattoo, we'll combine your vision with our art to create something special that will last the test of time.
Don't trust your personal body art to anyone else.
Call Disconnected Tattoo today to schedule your consultation.
Or check out our Facebook page.
Disconnected Tattoo and Art Company in Ellsworth.
While politicians talked, President Trump fought for working people. He took on China and secured the border. I'm Austin Terrio, former NASCAR driver and small business owner. I'm proud to have President Trump's endorsement. Together we'll secure the border, stop Biden's electric vehicle mandate, and bring back American manufacturing. I'll fight to make sure our best days are ahead.
Endorsed by President Trump. Austin Terrio for Congress.
I'm Austin Terrio, and I approve this message.
Are your gutters weighed down by debris causing them to sag and overflow? I'm Tony Hafford with TC Hafford Basement Systems. Clogged gutters lead to costly repairs for your home, so skip the cleaning and stop the clogs with Gutter Shutter. Gutter Shutter, the world's best gutter, is a high-performance gutter with a lifetime no-clog guarantee. Stop the clutter, get Gutter Shutter. Call TC Hafford Basement Systems today for all things basementy.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone, for ABC 7 News at 6, live on the road from Bar Harbor. I'm joined now by Everell Eaton, who is the Executive Director for Bar Harbor's Chamber of Commerce. Everell, thanks so much for talking with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having us here today.
So there's a few upcoming events happening this summer in Bar Harbor that we want to highlight, starting with Art in the Park coming up. So tell us all about that event.
Sure. So June brings a lot of fun events with us. The summer, warmer weather coming along, so it's a great opportunity to do some outside events. So Art in the Park is our first one. It's one of the longest running art shows in Bar Harbor, and it's Father's Day weekend. So it's June 15th and June 16th, Saturday and Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the Village Green. So it's a great opportunity. If you need that last minute gift for Dad, come on by and pick it up.
And what can people expect who maybe haven't been to that event before in the past?
Sure. So we have a lot of different art vendors throughout the park of the day. It's a nice, great event just to kind of get people to come downtown and explore the Village Green and stop at some of the shops. So if you like art, it's a great opportunity to check out some of the fine artists in the area, as well as just kind of see some great artwork in the area and support the arts.
That's great. And of course, July 4th will be right around the corner. What does Bar Harbor have in store?
Yeah, so we're very well known for our 4th of July celebrations, and we've been recognized as one of the better ones in the country to attend. So we have our normal lineup that you could always expect and look forward to each year. We have our morning that kicks off the parade, and then we have a concert series in the afternoon, and then we end the day with fireworks over Frenchman Bay. So they'll be shot up right behind us, and great opportunity to see a great firework display.
Yeah, and it's not just the fireworks, but you also have this incredible backdrop behind you too.
You do. It's a beautiful day to come out and enjoy everything that Bar Harbor has to offer.
All right, and what else do you have in the pipeline going on?
Sure. So kind of to end the summer, throughout Wednesdays through the summer, from July 17th to August 21st on Wednesdays, we have Seaside Cinema. So we've been doing this for a number of years. It's a great family-friendly event. We usually show some great movies throughout the series, free popcorn. It's a great opportunity for anybody in the family to come out and enjoy us. And we'll be right over at Ogden Park for that one.
Are there any movies that you already have slated that will be scheduled?
So we do, but we're not ready to announce them yet. So
Okay.
it'll be a surprise for that night.
And so when people want to go to find out what movies are playing or any other events, information, where can they go to find that out?
Sure. So we have all our information on visitbarharbor.com. It's always updated, and encourage you to check it out.
All right, Everett Eaton, thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.
All
Thank
right.
you again.
And we'll be right back with your full forecast. Stay with us.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Bar Harbor, is sponsored by Complete Tire Service, serving customers in Ellsworth, Bar Harbor, Blue Hill, and surrounding areas with automotive repair and new tires. Bayside Liquors Bar Harbor Spirit, located at Bayside Landing in Bar Harbor, offering a full selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Open 7 days a week. Shirley's Yarns and Gifts, where you can get your yarn, cake decorations, unique gifts, jams and jellies, books by local authors, and other art supplies. On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Bar Harbor, is sponsored by E.L. Shea. We have the passion, experience, resources, and vision to take your project from concept to completion. Stone Artisans, specializing in local Maine granite for indoor and outdoor projects like patios, benches, walkways, and more. And Pet Care by Lindsay, an in-home pet care provider servicing the greater Bangor, Waterville, Ellsworth, Bar Harbor, and Mid-Coast areas.
Ever wish you could put a different spin on things? Play the Golden Spin Instant Ticket from the Maine Lottery and you could win a trip to Las Vegas! Enter your non-winning tickets for a chance to win a trip to the Golden Nugget Casino and up to $250,000 at the Tri-State Golden Spin event. Why just spin your wheels when you could go to Vegas for the spin of a lifetime?
This Memorial Day, remember to honor the brave who sacrificed for our freedom. At the Furniture Gallery, we're here to help you create memorable moments at home. Add a new sofa, or a new recliner, or how about a new reclining sofa? Upgrade to a better night's sleep with a new mattress and get a free adjustable base. Completely transform your bedroom with a new Von Bassett bedroom set and save 20%. Join the Furniture Gallery this Memorial Day as we honor our heroes and offer unbeatable deals. Maine family owned and operated, the Furniture Gallery.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Triumph Professional Cleaning Services, providing outstanding commercial cleaning services to Eastern and Central Maine. Triumph Professional Cleaning, creating an environment of cleanliness.
The NBA Finals are getting closer and closer as we speak. Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. The Dallas Mavericks, with a huge win over the Timberwolves last night, put them in the NBA Finals against our beloved Boston Celtics. So that means Boston will welcome back former point guard Kyrie Irving. That has to be one of the top storylines heading into the Finals. Irving spent a few years here, but the relationships between he and the Boston fans have soured since he left. He famously stepped on Lucky a few seasons ago, but regardless, Irving is playing some great basketball as of late with the Dallas Mavericks. Here's what Joe Mazzulla had to say about Kyrie's return to Boston.
Rightly or wrongly, Kyrie is going to be perceived as a villain in the series.
Aren't we all? In someone's eyes.
Pardon me?
We're all villains in someone's eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just
He's a great player. Done a lot of great things over the course of his career, and he's playing really well. So you have to respect that. You can't take that for granted, and you have to be ready to guard him at a high level.
Let's go to the lacrosse field now. Prelims and quarterfinals are right around the corner for the local lax teams, all kicking off next week. And in Bangor, the Rams yet again will be hosting a playoff game. The Rams finished the year 10-4 overall, good enough for 6th in Class A. They will host Lewiston on Tuesday at Cameron Stadium in the preliminary round. Time is TBD. For Bangor, they've got a great group of guys, and they've rolled off 7 wins in their last 8 games heading into the playoffs. And after a few years of being really stuck at that quarterfinal round, their goal this year is to get over the hump and win 2.
We really just want to win 2 playoff games. I mean, coming off hockey, we made it all the way to the state championship, and that kind of winning mindset is just going to carry over to lacrosse. And I mean, the more lacrosse we can play, the better.
It would mean everything. I think we can go more than 2 playoff wins this year. Something our program hasn't really come really close to before. You know, hosting a playoff game, we earned that, and I think our goals are set very high.
This is Bangor's 3rd straight season with the home playoff game, and they're a fairly new varsity program as well. Each year, it seems as if they take another step forward, and it's the attitudes of the leaders that have made all the difference.
We have a good group of guys out here. We've worked together well for a couple of years, and yeah, I think carrying into this home game, we'll have energy and it'll be fun. We're taking more initiative from our captains, and we've just had a better attitude.
Heading up to Orono right now, and the news of the day from the University of Maine coming from Maine softball. Head coach Jordan Fitzpatrick will not be returning to the university next season. The news coming from the university earlier this afternoon in a release. Fitzpatrick led the team to a semifinal run last year in the America East tournament, but over her 3 seasons at the helm, the program has a 29-117 record, only winning 5 total games this past spring. In the statement from the university, Jude Killey saying he wants to thank Jordan for her service and wishes her the best moving forward. And Fitzpatrick says that she's grateful for her time at Maine, and UMaine will always hold a special place in her heart. All right, that is all the time we have for sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
All right, thank you very much. Look at us. High temperatures back in the low to mid 70s across the area today. Tomorrow, though, a bit warmer, followed by some low 80s are still in the 5-day forecast later on in the weekend. The wind today out of the northeast around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Got a little gusty too. This will actually come down for a while, type of come back tomorrow. In fact, we could see wind gusts tomorrow near 20 throughout the afternoon after it goes calm for a couple hours tonight. Tomorrow is going to be a more breezy day across our region for sure, with those wind gusts near 20 miles per hour. Okay, so out there right now is a beach hazard statement because lots of people with the warmer temperatures are heading into the water. Water temperatures in the 50s currently. That could give you hypothermia pretty darn quick. So be careful if you're heading up to the beaches this weekend with those water temperatures in the 50s across the area. It's also June 1st, the start of the hurricane season now. An 85% chance for an above average season on the way, courtesy of NOAA. We'll see. That could give us 17 to 25 named storms this season. So again, that season does start tomorrow. Out there for us today, though, lots of sunshine early, and then this was a bit of a surprise. A couple of sprinkles across the area now with some cloud cover in there too. This is all going to fall apart tonight. Tomorrow is going to be a very nice day with those temperatures back up in the 70s. And look, high pressure is building in. High pressure is your friend. It's sinking air. It's going to be a very nice weekend around here. So all your outdoor plans this weekend are a go. I know there's lots of graduations, lots of weddings. Looking pretty good for tomorrow and also on Sunday. Into Monday as well. It gets a little messy over here to the west of us, though. There's several systems in here. Those will begin to have eyes on us, so probably late Tuesday into Wednesday. Until then, though, some very nice weather is on the way for us. Let's walk you through it. So tonight, no issues at all. Tomorrow, no issues at all. And then here's Sunday into Monday, now into Tuesday. And again, looking pretty good before our next system gets in here later Tuesday. More likely, though, on Wednesday with some showers around and maybe a couple of thunder showers, too, on Wednesday into Thursday. That could give us some locally heavy rainfall then. Until then, though, I'm going to run this through Monday into Tuesday into Wednesday, and there's not much rainfall on the way. We're talking maybe a 1/10 of an inch of rain on the way for us. So overall, a dry stretch of weather is on the way for us. For tonight, though, partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 45, so not as cold as it was last night. Look for a northwest breeze around 5. That could go calm after midnight. There could be be some dense fog in there as well, with that northwest breeze dying down. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly sunny. You're going to notice the breeze tomorrow. The north wind could gust near 25 as their temperatures get back in the low 70s or so with that gusty wind throughout the afternoon. And looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows tomorrow 73, Sunday 77, Monday 78, and look at Tuesday 77 again before we get a chance for showers and storms, a high near 80 on Wednesday.
Alrighty, thank you, Jeff.
All right, and stay with us. There is still more to come from here in lovely Bar Harbor.
It is lovely indeed. Stay with us.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Bar Harbor, is sponsored by Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration DKI. When you find mold or need cleanup after fire, water, or sewage damage, call us for help. Are you regretting a nightmare tattoo? Well, there is hope. Come to Disconnected Tattoo and Art Company in Ellsworth, where regrets are turned into works of art by professionals. Shirley's Yarns and Gifts, where you can get your yarn, cake decorations, unique gifts, jams and jellies, books by local authors, and other art supplies.
Fires, floods, burst pipes. Disasters happen, but the mess they leave behind doesn't have to last. For 40 years, Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration has been there to help Mainers get back to the closest to normal as they can. When your property is at its worst, Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration is at their best, and they have been for 4 decades. Put your trust in the Bouchard team. Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration. You keep the memories, we'll handle the rest.
While politicians talked, President Trump fought for working people. He took on China and secured the border. I'm Austin Terrio, former NASCAR driver and small business owner. I'm proud to have President Trump's endorsement. Together we'll secure the border, stop Biden's electric vehicle mandate, and bring back American manufacturing. I'll fight to make sure our best days are ahead.
Endorsed by President Trump. Austin Terrio for Congress.
I'm Austin Terrio, and I approve this message.
Spring is here, and now is the time to call Hickory Dickory Decks for your new deck, sunroom, or enclosed porch. They specialize in custom outdoor living and making your dream oasis a reality. See for yourself how Hickory Dickory Decks can transform your existing porch into a 3-season sun-space sunroom. Call Hickory Dickory Decks now for your free estimate and enjoy life outdoors.
Severe storms and deadly tornadoes have left widespread devastation across the South, but one Mainer is heading to Texas to lend a helping hand. Raybo Frank boarded a flight at the Bangor International Airport today. For 8 years, Frank has been a volunteer with the Red Cross and will be working as a shelter supervisor in the Dallas and Houston area.
Going in and helping people is the world. If one of the Red Crossers are down, we pick them up. If we see somebody in the shelter, we pick them up. If the need is there, Red Cross is there and Raybo's there.
I am always so excited to see them go. You know, I love to come to the airport even if I don't get to get on the plane myself.
Today marked his 31st deployment, and he says the goal will always be to alleviate pain and suffering and to make sure people feel safe and loved. If you or someone you know is interested in becoming a volunteer, you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcross.org, and such a wonderful organization that helps in so many different ways, from blood donations to sending volunteers to the sites of disasters. You know, you can't say enough about what they do, and really the need for more volunteers to go and help them complete those missions.
Right, and it's people like Raybo who, you know, are making up that fantastic reputation that the Red Cross has. Volunteerism is so important. So again, you can get involved, you know, by visiting redcross.org.
You know, and also the reputation of Mainers always being willing to stand up and help each other and to help others as well.
Yep.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us from here in Bar Harbor. I'm Beth Jones. Thank you for watching.
And I'm Peter Dubois. Good night.
ABC 7 News at 6 on the road live from Bar Harbor is sponsored by
tonight, convicted as charged.
This is Log from Over.
Former President Trump guilty on all 34 counts. The sentencing phase begins. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
At AAA, saving money means as much to us as it does to our members. Nikki saved her family over $450 by switching to AAA auto insurance. Marianne switched and saved $350. And Philip saved over $400. Now is a great time to review your auto insurance policy. AAA is here to help you with your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Call 844-AAA Insurance or visit AAA.com for an auto insurance quote today. AAA, we're always with you.
Ready to create your backyard oasis? Alexander's Professional Landscaping will work with you to create your perfect outdoor space. Work one-on-one with our landscape designer to create a unique garden to fit your family's personal aesthetics and lifestyle. Have our pros install your new lawn, deck, or patio. Schedule a consultation today by calling 573-4497. Alexander's Professional Landscaping, the way landscaping should be.
Welcome to our annual gathering, the NBA Finals. Here we go. At the center of it are two exceptional teams, and yet you're all a part of it. But remember, no one sips the champagne until a champ is crowned.
Coming up, state politicians react to former President Donald Trump's historic verdict. Plus, Maine State Police are investigating the death of a young child from Thomaston. And earlier today in Bangor, one Mainer boarded a plane en route to Texas to provide disaster relief. Those stories and more just ahead.
This is Fox 22 News Tonight.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Doug Banks. Fire marshals are on the scene of a reported explosion in Rockport. There are few details at this time. According to Penn Bay Pilot, it happened shortly before 3 at Rockport Steel at 18 Rockville Road in Rockport. Pictures taken at the scene show emergency crews from several departments. We'll have more information for you when it becomes available. With the historic verdict of former President Donald Trump, politicians in the state are speaking out.